Good evening, Master Tanaka. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Master Hilarion, and I'm here to bring some information to all of you. When you were here talking about a way to self-indoctrinating, then what you come to understand? All self-indoctrination runs within that which you believe yourself to be. So that being is what you must focus on. Each one of you has a self-concept, and this self-concept is what forms your structure, your thinking structure and your feeling structure. And when you are focused on this structure, what you will observe? That all these concepts that you are carrying within you, none of them is within God's truth. Because in these concepts, what you will observe? Family concepts, social concepts, concept of a group of friends, you will come to understand that what you have of accomplished information in your being, none of this information is within God's truth, because it has all been picked up through the outer world. And when you are experiencing the outer world, what do you understand in this way? There is no understanding. There are only interpretations. That's why your way of capturing your database has been through interpretations. So within this, what you even begin to observe, I have several concepts in my being that don't really mean anything, because they are not embedded in God's truth. They are embedded in a collective concept. And in that collective concept, there is nothing. When you are working in energetic terms, we are all energy. And you are here understanding yourself as an energetic being. Within this understanding, what you come to vibrate? Resonances. I am here with my energy. So you should also be here with your energy. Because when you are here with your energy, we are vibrating in one energy. Because for energy, there are no separations. The energy will not say, here is Master Hilarion, there is you. No, when you are performing that, you are inside this misconception. You are within the structure of thinking and feeling that you have formed for yourself, and that is bringing about all the results that you are experiencing. That's why when you say you are in a state of separation, this is your truth. But this is not God's truth. God's truth manifests energetically. It will not manifest in differences. God's truth manifests through equality. So, when you start looking at your being, you are looking at a physical body. At this physical body, you can even put that it is manifesting various imbalances, because this is a concept of this collective belief. This is a concept that is impregnated in each of you as truth. You all believe in the imbalance of the physical body. So what manifests? The imbalance. When you feel a malaise, when you have a thought that is not, as you say, in a high vibration. But do you know what a high vibration is to judge that your thought is not in a high vibration? This judgment brings to you the truth that you believe, not God's truth, but it brings imbalance to your being, because it is in this focus where you are totally centered. That is why it is necessary for everyone to look at you. You were generating comments among yourselves, and within those comments, you're having a goal of speaking that those comments would even cause you to bring a higher vibration to your being. But what is needed to be realized in each of you? to understand what an energetic vibration is, to understand what frequency you are vibrating at. These are words, but these are not your truth. You bring no understanding into your being through these words. You have the habit of talking, but you don't have the understanding. So, for you to understand what is the imbalance that you are causing in yourself, to understand why this imbalance is manifesting in your being, only through this form that I am describing here. Because if you don't dive into your being and you don't come into the understanding that you are an energetic being and really come to accept it, because you can say it in words, but there hasn't been an acceptance. Why? Because you don't believe it. You believe in dense matter. You believe in imbalance. So, when you look at yourself, this looks full of interpretations. This looks full of misconceptions. This look is full of judgment. So, what do you expect as a result of judgment? Only a judgment. So, when you start working within, as you are always guided to do, working within, then what you will accomplish? You will look at yourself within an acceptance. If there is no acceptance of this energy factor, then what happens in your being? You trap yourself inside a physical body, and you stay trapped in this physical body, and this physical body is full of imbalances. Imbalances generated by yourself. That is why it is important that you come to understand this factor. Because it is only through this acceptance that you will rebalance your being. Because that is what you are desiring through various goals, as it is placed here. You all wish to rebalance your being, but rebalancing is only generated by self-understanding. There is no other way, because you all already know that everything is you who defines it. Everything is you who directs your energy. Because the energy is manifesting here, and it is within the conditioning you have set for it. That's why when you come to understand and accept that you are energy, then in that acceptance you have already made a decision. Because when you have accepted that you are energy, then you have already made the decision to take care of yourself. You have already made the decision to direct your energy toward that which you say is your desire. So you must understand all these limitations that you were even put in here is within this conditioning. A conditioning by you not understanding that you are energy. By you not accepting that you are energy. That's why when you are tied to a physical body, you are looking at your being and seeing yourself as this physical body. You are recognizing, yes, this physical body. And within that, of course, you even begin to generate self-judgments. What will you perceive? What you are manifesting now. Because if you dwell in this dense form, you will not see the solution that you desire. Because the solution is not yet manifesting in a dense form. The solution is within you. It is in the understanding of your energy. That is the solution. That's why I even put it to you here. Looking at yourself will bring, yes, many explanations to yourself. But looking at yourself within acceptance, generating understanding for yourself, this will cause you to have a whole change in your way of being. Because you will be understanding where all creation actually takes place. There is no creation that is outside of your being. All creation is occurring within you. But for you to accept all that you are creating and for you to accept that you can generate change. Then only through the understanding of energy. Because if you stay stuck in an embodied consciousness, a physical consciousness, then I put it to you that within that, what you will be manifesting is only what you say is your imbalance. So when you are in a physical imbalance, what is this physical imbalance? It's not just an illness, but all the lacks that you are manifesting for yourself. Because all these lacks are being understood or are being interpreted within the dense matter. This is why I make the observation so that you have a greater openness to work on your being. The healing process is always a process of self-recognition. And this is what you must understand, because healing never meant an imbalance. Healing means that you are living your truth. This is the true meaning of healing. So I put it to all of you, that when you have by desire healing, then you must have this awareness. If you are envisioning your healing, which is that dispelling that imbalance, if you are envisioning your healing only through understanding your imbalance or through acceptance, observe this well. From acceptance of your imbalance, then what are you accepting? Only the imbalance, because there has been no acceptance of the truth of your being. This is why when you are working in a process of self-indoctrination, you have to be very attentive. Really observe what you are accepting, because within your permission of acceptance is all the guidance that you are generating for yourself, and is all, I might even say, all the manifestation that you are determining. So always observe that when we speak in the now, then this now is within you. There is no now as you are often acting in an outer world. Because in an outer world, you are all connected to time. And this time for you has the meaning of your watch, your calendar. And when we are talking about the now, notice, we are talking about you. We're not putting a connection for earthly time. You are all acting in an interpretation of this connection to earthly time and within this interpretation. So what happens? You are always, let's say, delayed. Why? Because when you say now that you even focused on has passed. That now that you are always in an interpretation that you are behind because you are holding this connection. But when you really understand that the now is always manifesting in you. Why? Because you are energy. So within this understanding, within this acceptance, you will begin to live in the now. This is why I bring here this information for all of you to realize. Let's say, reorder your way of self-doctrination. Allow yourselves to do this reorganization within this way, and from this, to be orienting yourselves within a proper focus. Be orienting yourself in what you say is the truth of you. Because the truth of you, when you are really in this plane of now, in this world of now, then you will understand what these words mean. With this information, I say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.